Fresh water is fundamental to life. It is central to the social, cultural, and economic well-being of Northerners, and it helps to ensure healthy and productive ecosystems. The NWT-wide community-based water quality monitoring program gets local people involved in water stewardship, and it helps answer community questions about water quality. Questions like, is the water healthy? Can I drink it? Is the quality of the water changing? What might be affecting water quality? The communities involved in the community-based monitoring program select the locations to sample based on their concerns and on their local and traditional knowledge of the area. This video will show you how to take a grab water sample. A grab water sample is a standardized way to collect water and can tell us what was in the water when the sample was collected. It's important that you make a plan before you go out sampling. When going into the field, you must prepare in advance to ensure everything goes smoothly and safely. To take a grab water sample, first record the information at your sampling location. Next, collect the water samples. Then send the samples to Taiga Environmental Laboratory for analysis. There are key pieces of information that are required to collect water samples. It is important to write down the names of the people sampling, write down the date, time, and name of the sampling location, and if there is a sample identification number, write that down as well. If there is anything out of the ordinary that could change or influence your samples, they should also be recorded. For example, if you saw oil or gasoline on the water surface, or if there were extreme weather conditions such as heavy rainfall the day before you sampled that might be causing slumping of the riverbank, that information is useful to write down. That information can help us understand the results later. Two people are required to collect water samples. One person does the water sampling, while the other person is there to ensure safety, and at the same time prepare materials like bottles and fill out labels for the bottles. During sampling, both people must wear powder-free vinyl gloves. Gloves are required to prevent getting something on your skin, but most importantly to prevent accidentally adding anything to your samples. The person preparing the samples will label the bottles with the name of the samplers, the sampling location, time and date, and the sample identification. This person will also record the information on a field sheet. When sampling, the sampler fills the bottle with upstream water from the front of the boat. You must collect the samples in a specific order. The bacteriological bottle is sampled first. For this sample, do not rinse the bottle or you might lose the preservative tablet that is inside. When sampling, fill the bottle to the top by dipping the bottle into the water about elbow depth beneath the surface of the water and put the cap on underneath the water. For each of the remaining samples, the bottles are rinsed 3 times by filling, capping, shaking, and emptying the water downstream of where the water is being collected. After you have rinsed your bottle 3 times, dip the bottle into the water again at about elbow depth beneath the surface. Flip the bottle upwards to completely fill it, then place the cap on the bottle underneath the water. After sampling, you will need to store your samples in a cool, dark environment such as a fridge or a cooler with frozen ice packs. This prevents any chemical changes to the samples between the time you collected the sample and the time they arrive at the lab. Grab water samples are time sensitive and should be shipped as soon as possible. It is best to send them within 24 hours of when they were taken. With the involvement of community members from 21 NWT communities, support staff from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, and other water partners, community-based monitoring has demonstrated that partnerships can lead to meaningful monitoring and good water quality information. The program is successfully working towards meeting the vision and principles of the NWT Water Stewardship Strategy. Data for this program are available on Mackenzie Datastream at mackenziedatastream.ca. To learn more, visit nwtwaterstewardship.ca or send us an email at nwtwaterstrategy@gov.nt.ca.